Well, geez, you know, Mr. Silver Surfer, that's a real good question, because me and him modulated for about 20 minutes. And when I got done with him, I told him, I said, you could count it on an egg timer before this channel turns into the native zoo. Now I got all my Slurpees, all the mobiles, all the pages, phones went off. You know how I rock them, dog. I control them like Mr. Geppetto with a capital G to the capital O with an AOA. And I never say, forget about it.
No good in here, nowhere. No good right out there. He's right there.
No good. Surf ringing your bell. Top of the evening, love. I'm going to go fill this jug.
Hey, I'll get that. Turn the radio on when I get upstairs.
Hello, Surfer. Hey, Surfer, if you got a sloppy copy of Mr. No Good. Mr. No Good on my side of town. The man with the black box with the wave on that car.
I got you, Rich. You got a copy?
Yeah, but I've got a coffee pot.
I got a Richie Radio CD shop out there. You look out there. You sit out there in Brooklyn. Come on.
Yeah, I hear somebody out there calling Richie Radio, man. I was over at the coffee pot. I hear somebody out there riding my video gate. The King of New York, I'm stepping back.
Hey, Richie, sit out there and get a copy.
No, sir, I'm in a whole different place. That's why some places you have a hard time hearing me, man. Just a temporary thing, dog. Alright, listen, that mobile out there trying to put it in my radio, man, it's a little rough out here right about now. Let me mix up this coffee jug, let all the junkies and the cheerleaders and the wannabe lick slap suckers get a couple of licks in there, and I'll try it again when it's quiet. The hole in the wall, the life of the party, the heartbeat of more than the East Coast radio thing. Oh, the fast talker, slow walker, needle dancing, skip shooting, audio slinging, big bad scaring the living daylights out of them wielding. Second son of the big gun just got down.
What happened to that wheel that goes out here? Joey Shane and Boris, son of a bitch, I think somewhere in the city, and called that IDX crew, whatever the fuck they call themselves out there. You know what I'm talking about? He's got a fucking bunch of shit around here.
Yeah, man, you talk about Cupcakeles. Cupcake, 187 there. Forget about, where you at, man? You're talking about that clown, right? The junkie?
Exactly. The junkie.
You mean the cat that stuck on pause, rewind, and never fast forward? Yeah, I think that's Cupcakeles. But then again, you could be talking about about the other one there. What's her name? Oh yeah, that's it, the bad girl. Roger D. Well, at the end of the day, right about now, they're running red lights, hammered down, trying to get home, to run upstairs out of breath and get on the base and make some noise. And that's when I say, night, night, gotta go. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're in the back parking lot, the back lot of my old CB shop, you got about, I don't know, 5 to 9, depending on your meter of me. And that's at the intersection of 206 and 513. all the way up in New Jersey. Smack dab on 206, dead center between 206 and Route 80. Check it on the map. Now, if you're sitting up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, you got me 3 to 5, and you don't hear anybody I'm talking to unless you tune into my gates. Sounds like I'm the only one out here up there. Now, you want to know why you got me like that, way out them long-range distances? Not because I'm running enormous power. It's because I am on frequency. How these factories, the process they use to set your receive systems. Well, let me give you an example. You're in a fringed area, your fucking stereo is not coming in stereo. The stereo light locks but then bounces out. So you switch it to mono. But before you do it, you got to get that uplucker to lock on for a second before it bogs out. Now you know you're on frequency. Throw it to mono, check it to the sound. Check out that clarity and that punch. Now touch that tuning dial and move that shit nose hair off and watch that sound at that distance, that length. Richie the King got down.
But 21 out here by Third Outer Unit. Good out here. Like I said, I heard you all of you guys. Well, that's just 230. Now I hit good.
It's all frequency and efficiency from the main antenna line up, dog. Frequency before and efficiency from that point forward. As I finally revealed about the jumper I'm using between radio and shit, well, you know how that goes. That's just at a later date. Once it gets noticed, I can just rub it in. But hey, I guess I tell, oh, Richie man. I'm sorry, somebody keyed up with you, man. Hey, yo, man, I don't want to tie it up. I don't want anybody saying I'm greedy or sleety. Besides, I know some of them are running red lights, running up the steps, wishing the elevator would move faster than it moves. With that, we on the side. I'll show you I ain't lying. It's 7 minutes and 27 seconds into this gate. Lucky go lucky, back quiet. Give it about 10 minutes or less, you'll be able to say it yourself, dog.
I got it 127.
Yeah, come on, Doc.
Good morning, Mr. 127. I'm back here checking the mail. Top of the morning to you there.
Hey, 10-4, Roddy Roger there, Leroy. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. He on the other channel.
It doesn't matter, Bill. 127. It's alright. That's not mad with you.
Nah. See, I know for a fact that old Leroy, he don't hang out up here. Now, Dr. Love hanging out here, but old Leroy, when I want to find Leroy, I know where Leroy hang out. So Leroy better never change nothing.
All right. Leroy down on the Super Bowl.
You mean the stupid bowl? I don't know. I guess I earned more than the right to call it that, and I did, man, because yeah. I guess you could say what I did in Brooklyn, Trinidad, and Jamaica was never witnessed before. So yeah, I guess I earned that.
You're right.
Show you right when I'm right. See, Doc, I want to correct you on something you said the other night, where you think he had something to do with it. He didn't, because before I signed that thing, I begged and I pleaded. I'm like, look, man, dude, look, I got to have more than a year, man. I can't, He said, well, this is how we work it with all the tenants. He said, because we're not a Section 8 builder or anything like that, we start all our tenants off with a 1-year lease. He goes, if we renew it, it's a 3-year lease. He goes, if we renew it after that, it's a 5. So, I'm begging and pleading, man. When my team told me, Richie, it's not even been fucking 90 days in the air, my man got over 100,000 phone calls. I'm like, me, that kind of impact? He goes, you better believe it, dog. I'm like, hey, I didn't lose it. Anyway, oops. Let me go on the side, drink some of this coffee, twist a couple of these things. A couple other people out here, Doc. Dr. Lev. I'm Clark.
Thank you. I just learned something about the lease. I just learned something new. Thanks for telling me. Now, keep it in mind. Get a 1 year. After that, it goes 2 years. After that, it goes 3. After that, it goes 5. And on and on. I thank you very much there.
I guess because of all the expense it is and the hassle, if the lease gets violated to get y'all out, and what it'll cost and shit, they're a little cautious. To my knowledge, the owner of the building, he just purchased that building 3-4 years ago. And I believe he has two apartments in there are still from, I guess, the rent protected days and the landlord before that did Section 8. So the 2 people with the children, they're Section 8. The other 16 apartments in that place were straight up civvies like me, pay the cash, whatever.
Okay, I thank you. I'll keep it in mind there. I can't get Section 8. I'm single, so I'm not due for Section 8. I gotta do like you do there, okay?
No disrespect, Doc, but I don't get any of it, nor do I qualify for any of it because my status in the computer is suspended without pay. I am eligible for food coupons, though, and I gotta say, since my suspension to the present date, I think I utilized that service, 7 brief times.
Yeah, let me get out the way here. They're getting restless out there. They're calling you a liar and everything like that, Richie. Your business is your business, Richie. If you get it, you get it. It's your business. If you don't, you don't. I don't get it, Richie, and I tell everybody I don't get it. Take it easy, 127. I'm back quiet.
And the only reason why I don't utilize it more often is because I got too much on standby, and in the end, it's all linked to me, and all, they'll start taxing all that. And I'm on the side, Doc.
It's given to you. It's yours. If you lose it, you lose it. And listen, you're entitled to fill out a tax return. But for what you mean, like the State Department is doing, the rules, you can fill out a tax return when you get started maybe after $50-some back every goddamn year. I'll tell you more about it if you need to know more about it, Richie. I'll get back with you.
Nah, you don't need half the doc. I got a document that makes me tax exempt across the board because of my employment and presidential appointment, so I don't even think about shit like that. Doc, let me finish what I'm doing over here. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm sure there's a couple other guys dying to get in on you. Dying to come out here, tell some lies, some stories. Audio. Let me get that intermod out of there. Audio. Just a little Richie Radio. The most notorious, deadliest stock mic in New York City.
What a fucking retard.
There it is.
What a fucking crackhead, lying, retarded motherfucker. How you doing, bitch? How you doing?
Nah, man, that ain't Cupcake. That's Nine Dum Dum. Dookie Boy.
Why can't you say Dookie now? Hey, there's a Duke out there. Don't perpetrate people's name the wrong way. Use something different, but don't use people's name incorporated with something else.
Nah, never that. If you could confuse Dookie Boy with the word Duke, then something's wrong.
You shouldn't even use the word Duke or Dookie Boy. Use something different.
Well, I'm sorry. They've been calling him this handle for a mighty long time. Who am I to change up things?
He's telling you how to talk, Richie, because you too nervous.
Nah, he's not doing anything in the song because he knows he can't do anything like that. Anyway, I'm going to go on the side and let the others have a little fun. Hey, Moby, I know who that is, but that's Nine Dum Dum. Dookie alert, Dookie alert, Dookie alert. Bat the hatches and get the boots on. Fellas, I will be back in a little bit.
See that, Richie? I said where you sound. Phone number, you never called. I said you're coming up. Now, real what's going on, Rich? Richie's always trying to hide behind somebody while he tickle their asshole. What's going on? We ain't talking about the fucking faggot ass motherfucker really interfering. We talking about the crackhead.
Yeah, shoot me an email at RichieRadio127 or PistolGrip127. Shoot that phone number and I'll link you up, baby. Give me a couple of minutes, man. I got the solder gun, I want to unplug some of this shit. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back.
Unplug your fucking pacemaker. I'm not in the
I'm the king.
I told
him wait 10 minutes. Did I not tell him wait 10 minutes? He can tell everybody. What'd I say? It won't be long? The king of New York. I know how to rock and rule.
Hey! I'm out here. You know what? My phone is dead. My battery was dead. I forgot to put it on charge in the car. Fuck 'em up. Yeah, it was my suicide because I've been in the car all day. Me and my old lady was running around doing things. She went to the doctor, I went to the doctor. We went out to eat and we stopped by to see some family. And all the running around, neither one of us talked on the phone everywhere we went. And my phone went dead and hers didn't. Oh, Nappy, I'm quiet.
Sir, if he's got two cats so close to him, and when one's running barefoot and the other one's pumped up, you can hardly hear him. He probably didn't hear you, sir. I'm back in the bush.
Oh, glanced out of the radio, and I came back in here looking for a phone. I heard people start shooting. Well, that's all they do, man. That's all they do. Last night I was on for a while, and all I was doing was just playing sideband and talking and singing.
You weren't on for a while. You weren't in any of those video gates. You came in one later and showed the world how you disrupt the show. That's it.
I on last night? Oh, that's why we didn't catch each other. We didn't bump heads. Because I was out for about a half an hour. Maybe less. I don't know. It might have been less than a half an hour. So, but anyway, yeah. I was out here, but I didn't stay very long. And when they started all that old yang, well, actually it started already when I got out here. So, I just started singing it. Went on the upper side bed and started doing my thing up there. Shout and skip on side bed.
I heard you started it.
Who does it that heard you?
Hey, Nappy.
You started it, Nappy.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
Hey, I know it's been a long time, Nappy, but you don't recognize my audio?
Oh yeah, I recognize your audio now when you start talking. When you start talking, yeah, I can hear you, but you know, hey, witch doctor, nobody forget you.
That's not witch doctor.
Wait a minute, come back again?
That's not witch doctor.
Damn sure sound like witch doctor.
What it sound like now, Nappy?
There you go.
What it sound like now? Oh, okay.
The real Silver
All
Surfer.
right, then. Sorry about that. That's the train man.
See, I knew you'd get it, but I gotta put some power on for you to get it?
Well, no, it's not that you didn't have to have power on to get it, man, for me to get it. It's just that when you talk, you were talking like saying certain stop.
You were very, very low.
Certain things and stop, it sounded like witch doctor. So, but, hey, now it sounds like you surface.
What's going on, Nappy? Everything alright?
Man, everything is fine if we can get this town to be like a damn CB channel.
I'm taking care of that. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Richie, please, Richie, you know what? You can hardly fucking take care of your goddamn self. You can't take care of this channel. Only thing you do.
Alright, Surface, pick him up when he's done rambling at me. I put my foot in there for that one.
And do all that other shit. Whatever you got in mind to straighten this channel out, you can forget it. The only way you can straighten this channel out, go 10-7. Good morning, Nappy Church. Yeah, Doc, I hear you. I did, Doc. Good morning to you, Doc. How you doing? Okay, going back quiet. Take care. Well, 10, Doc. Doc, I see what you're talking about. Okie dokie, I'll get back with you. Good night, Silver Surfer. Good morning, Silver Surfer. Bye-bye.
Morning time, right back, Doc. Doc, I'm back in the bushes.
I wish I was. If I was a channel master, boy, it would be a lot of shit out here. I'd be just like on the computer when you're in a goddamn room, boot your ass right there. Fuck out! That'd be number one. Damn right, man. Shit. Talking about he's gonna straighten this out. He can't even straighten his own goddamn self out. That's the power that Richie
Nappy.
His audio, this fucking place goes crazy.
Hey, Nappy, I don't do too bad, dog. I just don't take no cheap shots, sarcasm, or innuendo. From you, I tolerate so much, just due to a couple of factors. But from these other cats out here, dog, it's just about I can't be punked, scared, feared, or intimidated behind the mic. Like I said, nobody controls my moves. I move around nobody, and nobody ever gets in my way. And not even my soon-to-be father-in-law.
Well, listen. If that's the case, to tolerate me. You don't have to tolerate me. I can tell you that right now. You don't have to tolerate me at all. Because, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of coming on the band to talk to my friends. And all I hear is you fucking with some fucking body else. Your motherfuckers need to meet up somewhere and kick each other's ass and stop this shit on the goddamn radio.
Well, you know, Nap, they've been saying they've been coming to do that for 2 years already. And then they want to bogus up a time they did. But every day you'll turn to Channel 37 when you don't hear my mouth and you'll receive. And you'll hear just about every dollar van in Brooklyn talking to Richie. But you can't hear Richie. That's because Richie's on the avenue on the walkie-talkie. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the pissing match with you. I tolerate your little innuendos because coming from you, it's all in good love. It's just that, you know, I don't ever want you to get it confused that because you're an elder of mine and you do know me off the mic, that you could tone me down or back me out of a fight. That will never happen. With that said, I'm going to go on the side before I get your old senior feathers, your 20 years, my senior feathers ruffled. Richie, the king of New York, little Richie Cappy, and I'll back quiet.
You ain't never got to worry about that. I'm not going to back you out, back you down, and I'm not going to back you up either, because when you're
Don't need you to
wrong,
back
you're
me
wrong.
up. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not going to back anybody that's wrong, and right now you point 99.99999 wrong. You think I don't sit out here and listen to you? I sit and listen to you and don't say shit. I'm good at that. And I hear you start shit. I hear them start shit. And y'all need to stop both of this shit. Yeah.
All right, I realize that when you hear this going down, it irks you a lot with me because I'm a whole lot better at it. But you know, that comes with experience of running the Tri-State's biggest CB shops for the last couple of decades and put 9 years without keying a mic. So I guess you could say between the job and the CB shops and every scenario under the sun being faced with here and every threat in the world, going up against clowns that actually came off the damn mic, you know what I'm saying? We're talking real big name players. You know what I'm saying? When you're locking on with cats like that, you don't think about these little wannabe monkey junkies who could come out here and make you part of their lifestyle, or say that you smoke their hardcore drugs with them, or you got their disease that's killing them. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you prefer their lifestyle. You know, I ain't gonna get mad at your old friend. You know what I'm saying? You are way behind. You know, listening to you sometimes is like watching a guy walk down the street swinging at the air, spinning around, punching the air up there, swearing he's hitting something. It's like swinging in the dark and swinging blind. So I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna get back quiet and let you try to sell somebody else the sales pitch. Richie, quiet.
I'm not trying to sell a damn thing, Richie. I've been listening to you since you came back on the fucking radio. And I'll tell you to your face and I'll tell you on the radio, a lot of shit you be saying out here, your motherfucking ass be lying. And I know goddamn well you be lying, so, you know, I give you respect by just leaving it alone and, you know, let you bullshit them other guys that don't fucking believe you. But I know better. I honestly know better. And as far as you having a fucking job and doing your CB work and all that other shit, that's your job right there. That's your job right there. You don't get no food stamps and have a job. They're going to either give you food stamps and you don't get nothing else. But if you got a job, they ain't giving you jack shit. So, like, you know, I've been in this world a long time, man, and I know what the fuck is going on. And I know what bullshit is when I hear it. And I know what bullshit is when I see it. So right now, I hear a lot of bullshit out here. From you and everybody else.
Well, you know, Nappy, that's true. But considering I got you on Videogate, telling the world how you know 2 years ago, and then you went off for like 8 months and came back on, and you know, telling the whole world, yes, Richie does lie. Yes, part of Richie's job. Yes, Richie is a silver-tongued devil. You don't do what I do out in the world and not be a silver-tongued devil. But yes, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to hold it to you, Nap. You know, you're entitled to your opinions. I don't want to piss match with it. I don't want to go back and forth with you because, you know, just just, you know, you're actually, you're in your golden years, and your comprehension of what you say now might not be the same in 2 weeks from now. And when I come off the key, you'll try to argue that. But, you know, later on tonight when the channel comes down, I'll remind you and put your own words in your ears, which will make you more irate than irate. Since you want to know the reason everybody hates my video gate. In other words, if you can find a couple of gates that took everything that came out of your mouth in the last 4 transmissions and said that that was a total lie, you'd be irate too. So I'm not going to lock it up with you, old friend. Like I said, nobody controls my moves. I move around. Nobody gets in my way. And if I choose not to argue with somebody, it's because I already know maybe they might still be a little precious to me. With that, I'm on the side.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Bye.
He ain't got a chance. I don't even Hey, Rafi. They go Richard, your little crony.
Well, they got my goddamn whoopee.
Whoopee. Well, buenas noches.
Saludos, buenas noches, comandante de la Chincha.
See, I know who it is. No habla español, but I know how to say good evening. Buenas noches.
That's the Bay of Wham.
Saludos, señor. Good evening, man. Sabe algo, man. They be nice to each other.
Oh, yeah, mucho loco penteos out here. Se llama de carro. Uno mucho loco bajando. Abacua.
They be friends. We gotta be together one day. Everybody, we gotta be together one day.
Oh, come on. We can always get together with you, man. You've been to the house already, man. You know, we shook hands. You know what I'm saying? We did business. You know how I'm rolling. And I know the man you seen in front of you looks nothing like any junkie or crackhead you've ever seen. I'm on the side.
Yeah, we just all about that one of these days. I read about you out one of these days. I mean, to see something to get in line and get something.
Roger, I was laid up in bed for most of the winter, sick as a dog, man, nursing a bronchial upper respiratory, but we're getting better now.
Okay, still listening back way.
Good morning, Commodore. Good morning. Why you screaming like a faggot?
Commandante, se llama Dr. Lowe saying hello to you.
How's that, Commodore? Say God back.
Yeah, hello, man. Hello, how you doing, man?
You know here, Dr. Lowe?
I hear him. Really nice.
Okay, he's saying hello to you.
Hey, Dr. Lowe. Oh, I know him, Dr. Lowe. I live in around the south side in Bushwick. I know him. I know the jobs all the time.
Why I give you my phone? He can hear me, Rich. He hear me good. I talk to him every day.
Yeah, I know Dr. Lowe. We're friends. Good evening, Dr. Lowe.
Good evening to you, mister.
Yeah, I want to go maybe tomorrow to Cuchifrito and buy some morcillas.
Oh, he's going down in the ground to get some cookie frito and mamacito. Cookie fritos and pasteles and morcillo.
La morcilla relleno de papa. Hagan tu comida. Seven Dr. Lowe. Back way.
Bye. Good night.
Okay.